coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, on just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on the windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on the windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.
Good morning, good morning. I hope you're all just having a fabulous, fabulous morning wherever you are. It is definitely time to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. We are doing our part here to wake people up. Let me tighten this down. There we go. I've moved things around. I got a new monitor, and instead of it being portrait mode or landscape mode, I've got it in portrait mode. So it's a little bit different for me. So things are looking crazy. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll get this all where I want it eventually. And let's see. Who all is here this morning? I see we have TC who was first. Good morning, TC. TC is doing great work over there exposing Adam Scherzer. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's going for the Republican nomination for Senate in Minnesota, and he's a Navy SEAL, and apparently he was less than truthful about his exploits. You don't want to lie about things that you did as a veteran. It's just not good. Then we have Cinder, who's here. We've got Paul. Good morning, Paul. We've got Joan. Good morning, Joan. Let's see who else. Stacy is here. Good morning, Stacy. Stacy has been joining me and Georgie on our chaos during the day. Uh, did we get on here before the mutt shares this in every channel on the server? That's funny. Miss Jams is here. Good to see you. Hellhound is here. Good to see you. All right. Yep. And remember to hit the subscribe and share and give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it. All good stuff. All good stuff. Um, I don't have like a ton of stuff prepared for today, but the stuff that I do have is stuff that I think is important. I think it's all very important. Um, let's see. Um, so let's start off talking about Graham Platner. He, of course, is the Democrats' nominee. Let me bring this down a little bit, and there we go. He is the Democrats' nominee for Senate in Maine, and I talked about him the other day. He had a Nazi tattoo on his chest, and people are just making so many excuses for him. Oh, that's what the military does. I'll tell you right now. Any Marine I found out had a Nazi tattoo, they would not have been a Marine much longer. I would have NJP'd them and moved to kick them out. Um, the military has no place for uh, that type of ideology. Uh, Play my legal commercial. Okay, yeah, I'll get to that. Um, uh, but yeah, with what you know, you, it just amazes me that all these people in various political circles, they try to take the moral high ground, and then you find out that their morality is a sliding scale. Like, if they're using, and this is the problem I have with so many atheists, they're using morality to defend a political ideology, for not for the sake of the morality. Like, for me, my morality is the basis that I base a lot of my stuff on. My political ideology is based on my morality, and that is how it is for a lot of Americans. But for some of these people, it's just that their morality is whatever their political ideology needs it to be, and that's how I see a lot of atheists, to be honest. Um, I'm pulling it up, TC, so we can watch it. But yeah, so that's how I see a lot of this stuff. And people who've been calling Trump a Nazi, who've been calling him a pedo, an abuser of women, like, all this stuff is all being said right now about Graham Platner. And the left is okay with it. They're defending him. They have 4 days, 4 days to find someone new to get on that ballot. If not, they're stuck with this guy. And I'm going to call it right now, if he's the nominee, Susan Collins is going to win her Senate seat again in Maine. Which, I'm like, there's a lot of Republicans out there who don't like Susan Collins. I think she's okay. She's a Maine Republican, and she gives you exactly what you should expect out of a Maine Republican. Like, you might not like that, and that's okay. But I get what she's doing. Totally get what she's doing. Um, why did this there? So let's watch this of TC's. Where's the
Have
song?
you or a loved one been suddenly and unexpectedly blocked on social media? Have you experienced the emotional whiplash of asking a simple, polite question about political ideology only to find yourself instantly banished to the digital shadow realm? If so, you are not alone. Just recently, the Republican Party of Minnesota officially endorsed this man, Adam Schwarzy, to run for the United States Senate. But for many freedom loving Minnesotans, his endorsement didn't bring hope. It brought a page not found notification. Every single day, innocent constituents are suffering from severe, unprovoked, critical exposure to the block button. They ask tough questions about policy. They push for clarity on core beliefs and statements. And instead of answers from Schwarzy, they get slammed with an administrative restraining order from the campaign. The emotional toll of being silenced by a candidate who wants your vote is real. And here at the completely fictional law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe, we say enough is enough. You shouldn't have to pay the price
I
for a
love that.
candidate's thin skin. That's why we are launching a massive multi platform class action awareness campaign. Our promise to you is simple. We take no fees up front. We only get paid when you get your right to comment back. If we don't force a public unblocking, you don't owe us a dime. Don't let your voice be deleted. If you've been injured by a Schwarzy block, call 1 800 Unblock. That's 1 800 UNBLOCK right now. Operators and fellow block constituents are standing by. Disclaimer: the proceeding was a parody presentation by MBRR Media. MBRR Media does not provide legal services, represents no clients, and cannot fix your internet problems or a lack of decent candidates. Calling 1 800 Unblock will just result in a busy signal and likely a visit from the FBI. Blockees may experience side effects, as including lack of representation, automated campaign emails, and permanent loss of comment privileges. Ideological consistency not guaranteed by the candidate. Republican endorsement does not imply an open door policy for hard questions. Void where accountability is required, and you're not afraid of being disillusioned.
I love that one. Uh, Really good, really good, TC. I love the Three Stooges, the law offices of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Yeah, Cinder, I caught that too. He almost said coward. I thought it was funny. Uh, Good job, TC. And this is just a prime example. It's not a party thing. Like, and it's also, I won't support veterans just because they're veterans. Platner is a Marine Corps veteran. Schwarzy is a Navy veteran, a Navy SEAL. Look, veterans do not do this shit. Like, for Schwarzy, I think it's all stories, to be honest. I think it's all stories. I think they're lies. But he's been talking about, where he killed civilians and women and children and all this stuff. I think I think he's just a blowhard veteran just trying to make himself feel important. That's how I see it. I could be wrong. TC thinks it's real, and he has every right to, and is saying, no, that's bullshit. You don't kill women and children. And I agree with him. That is against the rules of law. And if he did that, he should be prosecuted for it. And he should not be on podcasts bragging about it. That's why I think it is fake. You get a lot of these veterans who they are not. What am I trying to say? They are not. They're not proud about their time in service, so they have to make up these stories and exaggerate them. For me, I'm very honest. I was a fobbit. I got outside the wire twice. That was it. But it was made very clear to me that that was what was going to be my job, and I did my job. I did it well. I'm very proud of the work that I did. Now, there are other people who, as we saw here with Caleb Hammer, oh, that's a cook. Hey, cooks do hard jobs. Cooks can get PTSD. I will always keep fighting for veterans. And there is this toxicity within veterans. I always remind people when they show me when veterans are doing bad stuff wrong, I'm like, there's a lot of mental illness within our ranks. And there is. There really is. And, the way we combat it is by telling is by showing that, no, you don't have to be a veteran who lies about their service. So that's the way I take this stuff. Not everybody agrees with me. They don't have to. But I'm going to do things my way. And there you go. I seen it when he laughed about what he did. Right. Yeah. Now with Graham Platner, he's using PTSD as an excuse for his bad behavior. Like, I've got PTSD. Most of the veterans who do watch this show have PTSD. We're not getting Nazi tattoos. Like, that's a choice. Hey, there's Bestie. Good morning, baby girl. We're planning our trip to Vegas. Yep. And we've got Kathy out there who's very upset. She comes onto my Facebook page to tell me how upset I am about her. Okay. That's funny. But yeah. That's what you're seeing out of these people. This type of just very bad and upsetting behavior. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. MBR or TC, sorry. Yeah. I will expose these veterans. And I have. That was the first round of hate I ever got before this channel really got traction. I had a Stolen Valor group going after veterans that they just didn't like their opinion, their political opinions. And here's the thing. There are veterans out there, I hate their political opinions, but they have a right to say it. And I will acknowledge that right to say it. Right, Georgie? It's going to be fun. But I got other things that I want to talk about today. Here, I'll show this one. Do I? There we go. Okay. This one I had to show you guys.
See how this 2x6 is a little too long, you can't get it in? Here's how you do it. Take this tool, like that, lift up over, and then just push this side down. Good, get it all the way down. Grab your toe and push on it. Grab the nail cup.
Okay, do you guys see it right now? I was a safety officer for many years. This stood out to me so bad. Do you guys see it? Let's see if you guys can spot the problem. Cinder, it's funny you say that because I wanted to get a couple bear costumes and cut the right arms off and just put them on me and say I have two right bear arms. My right two bear arms. Oh yeah, Kathy's a freaking idiot. There you go, Georgie. Yeah, he's not wearing any shoes whatsoever. They're sitting right there. Now you should not be wearing shoes doing this type of work. You should be wearing boots. So his whole thing right here of not wanting just to make a 1/16 cut, like, it is stupid. Just make the cut. Like, you should have your tools all up there nearby. But yeah, if you see this, whatever tip they're giving you, do not do. Like, do not listen to anything this guy says. He lost all credibility with not wearing shoes on a job site. Like, are you? And he's about, here, let's watch. He's about ready to shoot a nail. What if that nail misses? It's going to go somewhere.
I want to nail this side in.
All it took was him just to maybe hit hit the button or the trigger just a little bit too much when it was off center, and he'd have a nail in his foot right now. Even with these shoes right here, it would not protect him. Oh, thank you, Jembro. It sent me 200 joules. Thank you so much.
Pocket, look! A year's salary right here. What I call them? Pocket, look!
Thank you. But yeah, just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Do not do this guy's tips. Yeah, do not do this guy's tips, because that right there, That I used to tell people when I was working in safety that close calls are God's way of warning you. And this guy is a walking safety emergency. Speaking of Kathy and my haters, I did find this.
Oh, no, I was going to listen to that, but then I just carried on living my life. Oh, no, I was going to listen to that, but then...
I have to laugh. I just have to laugh. They always say the same stuff, and it never makes any sense. That is not one that I want to talk about. How far is Tonopah from Vegas? I'm a weirdo. I want to see the old Western place. I believe it's an hour. Yeah, I believe it's a... Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oh, it actually looks like it could be farther. So about 3 hours. About 3 hours, yeah. So up here is Reno. Carson City should be like down and around in here. But yeah. So, yeah, a little bit further of a drive. The haunted clown motel is like an hour away. I'm not going to the haunted clown. Why is Kathy so violent? Well, what we discovered yesterday is both her and Deirdre are both drug addicts. Because remember, Deirdre was talking, she had to take a Trazzy to go to sleep, meaning trazodone, meaning she does have a mental condition, just as Skipper predicted. Well, then Kathy was talking about how she likes to puff to relax. So, yeah, they're drug addicts. Skipper is here to tell you, folks, just say no to drugs. Me and Nancy Reagan, just say no. What's the deal with Lori Jones? Lori's not the brightest bulb in the box. She was. It was funny because before all this with Deirdre started, they were. She was complaining about Anya and all those Anya and Kathy, like they're just drama queens. They just want to stir up drama. That's what they do. Speaking of drama, this picture right here was breaking Twitter yesterday. It was breaking Twitter. Now, this is from the new movie that's out, Obsession, which is an indie film. And it's an indie horror film, and it is kicking the shit out of the bigger studios' movies. Like this one, and then there's another movie called The Backrooms, which I believe is also a horror film. They're both indie films, but they're like they're beating out Disney's The Mandalorian. This weekend they might get pushed down due to Masters of the Universe, but the word of mouth on these movies is great. Like people are talking about how good these movies are. Oh, it's in Tonopah. I thought it was only an hour away. I thought it was in Pahrump. Yeah, so this picture was going around, and here's how it started. Was with this meme right here. How your girlfriend looks at you when you ask her to block the guy who raped her in 2019. And yeah, the feminists started to ratio this. Like, talking about how weak men are. That in fact, one girl was like, "How dare you tell me what to do?" And you're so controlling. But then someone went through her tweets, and where she was talking about how she blocked her dad from Instagram, and they were like, "Wait a minute, so you'll block your dad, but you won't block the guy that raped you?" That's because that guy didn't rape her. Feminists, again, we go back to the morality. It's the sliding scale. They regret the sexual experience, and now, instead of just saying I shouldn't have slept with that guy, I made a bad decision. Oh no, now it's he raped me. Titanic Museum. I'll go. It's not my thing, but I'll go. I don't want to go to the bodies exhibit. That would, and well, my friend Kelly, like, okay, a lot of the horror stuff, Kelly will go with us to Vegas. She will absolutely do all the horror stuff with you. She's done the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum, and she went through the whole thing. Wasn't scared at all. In fact, well, I'll let her. I'm trying to get her to come on the show regularly, and then talk about her what she's experienced, but more importantly, what she has not experienced. So, hey, good to see you, Ed. So yeah, Ed's been getting some very good news from the VA. In fact, another one of my friends, who's been on the show, my friend Astrid, she let me know that she just got some good, what was it? Some good news from the VA. Her high-level review went through on her appeal. But again, it's just frustrating that you have to fight the VA. But you will eventually get everything that you deserve if you don't give up and if you don't die. You don't do those two things, you will get everything. It's great content. The Haunted Museum? Yeah, with my okay, the Titanic Museum. I mean, I'll do it. I'll do a review on it. I still have my review of the Mob Museum and the death car of Bonnie and Clyde. I have those still to do. Won't step foot in Zach Bagans Museum. You know, there was a time where I would have, but after I did a couple of those things and it really badly messed with my PTSD, I'd have to do some things to prepare myself because I know an attack will come. So, but yeah, with this broke the internet, and now guys are using this picture just to own feminists. But you know, these feminists, it's a sliding scale morality. Why, if this guy did do this to you, and was this horrible to you, why would you want him in your life? And a lot of guys were posting in reply to this articles where people were like, I started cheating on my boyfriend with my rapist. Like, these people, these feminists are insane. They are absolutely crazy.
Be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself.
But yeah, if you're a woman and you claim a guy raped you, and you are keeping any type of connection with him, that's a problem.
I am a barfly.
What else do I got? Let's see. Oh, speaking of more sliding morality on the left. Yeah, an Ivy school bans a radical student after the university president was held hostage in car over Israel debate clash. I get a lot of conservatives are upset about Iran and Israel and all, you know, AIPAC and all this stuff. I'll just tell you, I don't care. I really don't give a shit. Do I think Israel is perfect? No. Do I think Palestine is worse? Yes. Like, I will tell you right now, I love that Israel is bombing Hezbollah in Lebanon. Hezbollah is Iran. And they've kept Lebanon in turmoil since the mid 80s when the Civil War started. So yeah, I don't give a shit. Palestine is not good. Like, I never want them to be my ally. All you have to look at is the Black September movement to know that Palestine is evil. They are. Palestine's being genocided. Maybe October 7th was a bad idea. Did you think about that? Every action will have a reaction. So, yeah, why is the left, the American left, so violent? Why? And yet they tell us how violent the right is. And they use, like, examples from years ago. Or they use examples of lefty violence where they try to say it's righties. Like, all these trans people shooting up schools. That's not conservative violence. If you want to talk to me about the guy who bombed abortion clinics, that's fine, but it was 30 years ago. We can have that discussion. But there, even at the time, there weren't a lot of people on the right saying, "Yeah, good for him." There were some, but not. It wasn't widely embraced. Sorry, I was trying to do something that didn't work. But, and these campuses, they've just encouraged this. They have 100% encouraged it. So I don't have a lot of sympathy. Like, none at all. But that's what I had planned for you guys. Oh, there's one other thing I want to watch. And I believe I've shown this before. But this is important. And you guys need to see it. And you need to start preparing yourself for this.
How do I know you're not some AI thing though? How would I be able to tell?
Here, man. Here.
Oh, is that... Sorry, can you hold that up?
It's not AI.
Can you...
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's not his name.
That's like our director.
Oh, I see. I thought it would be your name.
No. That's our director. We have a multiple. You see all of them here.
Oh, I see.
So, Ronnie.
But is there not some way of telling whether you're real or not? Can you hold up 3 fingers in front of your face or anything?
Oh, come on, that's too much.
Oh, you don't want to do that?
The 3 fingers
I'll do that
in front of your face is deliberate. So
what do you mean? I mean, that's too much. Come on, Ronnie.
Why would it affect the AI if it was in front of your face?
Well, not at all.
You can hold
but
I
don't know,
it's
too much to ask somebody.
Well, it makes sure you're not AI is not unreasonable. I mean, can you do that in front of your face?
Well, I think that's too much to ask somebody. Don't you think that?
No, I don't.
So yeah, that's AI, or at least it's someone using AI to change their face, and that's why they're not doing it. So you got to know what these tricks are to spot AI so that you don't get scammed. And because AI is going to be an important tool. I've taken classes on it. I believe in it. And I think I don't think it's going to put people out of work the way that they're saying it is. I actually think most people are going to start using it, and it's going to make their day-to-day jobs easier, to be honest. I'll tell you, TC, send it over, and I'll do it tomorrow. Send me the clip, and I'll do it tomorrow. Because I'm happy to talk about that. But that's all the stuff I did have prepared for today. And I will have more tomorrow. That's for sure. Because there's no lack of people losing their minds out there. None whatsoever. All right, guys. I need to get going. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, wanting just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.
Hey there, Veteran Nation fans. I am talking to you today because I have teamed up with a company that's dedicated to supporting veterans. What they do is they help you gather all the medical evidence that you're going to need to submit a VA disability claim. Now, it's all that is designed to help you get the benefits that you have earned. Right now, more than 17 million veterans don't have their full benefits. And if that sounds something familiar, either for yourself or a family member, now is the time to act. With this company, what they offer is free consultations with the medical team so they can figure out how they can best help you. And what they provide is board-certified doctors with experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical documentation for both physical and mental conditions, and the services that they provide include nexus letters, telehealth evaluations, DBQs, TDIU, aid and attendance, and so much more. What you're going to do is you're going to click the link that's in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation. Make sure you do me a favor, share this, and also tag a veteran. Let's help more people get every single thing that they have earned.